So now we're going to look at some of the tactical objectives of a two-handed backhand. In this case, we'll be playing from our ad court. I have my 4 targets on the other side. I know that most players do not like high bouncing balls to their backhand, so one of my first tactical objectives with my two-hand is get the ball high to square 3, which is the ad court area behind the ad court service box. The way I address my footwork positioning to make the ball go there is much like throwing a frisbee. If I get on my left foot, then I would push off in the direction I want the ball to go. And I'm going to do this with 2 hands. So as I toss the ball up, adjust my feet, find my point of contact, and I'm going to extend my racket out toward my target. So the palm of my left hand is the directing hand again for tactical situations, because I can aim the shot. I also want to have enough height on the ball that the ball carries deep in the court and gets it up into their backhand side. If I can go deep enough, they can't run around the ball to play a forehand. I force them to play a backhand in this situation. So I have the stance, the grip, the adjusting steps, the palm of my left hand aims the shot, and I finish up. Now, ideally, I could move into the ball. We know that's not ideally how you're going to play tennis, though. Sometimes if the ball were deeper, I might find myself actually doing a step back backhand. So I step in with 2 hands, but I have to step back because the ball is high and deep to allow me to have the arc that I want to hit. Sometimes the ball is wider than I want, so I might have to step out on the outside foot, much like you see the pros do, like Djokovic and those guys play off their outside leg, which allows them to push off with their left leg to rotate into the shot and recover back into the court quickly. Sometimes I might get caught in a cross-legged position. My legs are crossed, I couldn't get there. So when I swing, I have to release the left leg right about here to allow myself to step out to recover and move around and take the pressure off my right knee. So tactically, my goal is to hit the ball up high enough to the backhand to keep my opponent deep. Once I get a shorter ball, now I might do a COD, and a COD is called a change of direction. But I usually wait until I can move forward into the ball to do a COD. If I'm hitting the ball deep, there's a magical thing called the angle of deflection. And it comes in and the ball is deflected out that direction. It can also be called an angle of reflection. So the ball comes off their backhand to my backhand. When I try to do a COD, the tendency is to hit the ball wide. So I have to make an adjustment to make sure I play more on the outside of the ball so it doesn't veer out too wide. But ideally, I'd play deep to their backhand until I got a shorter ball. I'd step up into the ball now and play the ball down the line. So what would make the ball go in the net? Because that's a tactical error. I moved forward. What happened? Well, that's called the angle of the racket face. My face was turned down, so my left hand was kind of pointed down, so I hit the ball in the net. How would I make an adjustment tactically to execute the shot I wanted? As I make the turn again, I visualize the arc going higher to get the arc, because I need the ball to go deep to that forehand side as well. Now I've opened up the court. If they get to the forehand side, I've now exposed their backhand again. So cross court till you get the weaker ball. Move into the ball to do a COD to go down the line to square 2. Then it opens up other options from there to play short angle back to 4 or another deep ball back to 3.